know, the Great Pyramids of Giza, you have the smaller pyramids for the queens, and you have the three great pyramids for the kings, the pharaohs. Khufu, the father, Khafra, the son, and Menkaure, the grandson. And in the middle pyramid, the limestone had been taken off of most of the pyramids, but there's enough left at the top, so there's like a capstone at the top. I use that in order to process information. One thing, I want to take the triangle shape so it can be used in terms of understanding the law of opposites, because Nile Valley culture and civilization was built around the law of opposites. You have, at one polarity of the triangle shape of the sides of the pyramids, thesis, foundation, the beginning. And thesis begets antithesis. And so at the polarities of the pyramid, the foundation, you have thesis and antithesis. The interrelationship of the thesis and the antithesis produces a summit, and that summit is the synthesis. So this context of thesis, the foundation information, and the antithesis, complementary information, and the synthesis is where we have to go with this great knowledge.
When we talk about the pyramid building, we're talking about two concepts. We're talking about the concept of matter and antimatter. We're talking about darkness, we're talking about light. We're talking about all these things connected. We're talking about creation, the formation of creation, how it comes from something, comes from nothing. The pyramid represents the mound of life. The mound of creation represents life coming from an existence that does not exist to us and our understanding. This pyramid concept is the replication of that. So when we go to ancient Kemet, one of the things we always point out to people, particularly those who are pilgrims to the Nile, we show them, say, this pyramid right here, it's a testament for the existence of the Creator. Each day, as the sun rises and it went upon the apex or the pinnacle of the pyramid, a prism was created by the pyramidion. This electrum pyramidion that was placed on top of the pyramid, when the sunlight hit it, it reflected in the way that these lights went down the sides of the white slopes of the pyramid. This goes back to what we refer to as the Memphite theology and the Odo in the creation story. The oldest creation story which Shabaka so eloquently transcribed on a stone is referred to as the Shabaka stone, which is now placed in the British Museum. This creation story, we could also see it in the Bible, but it speaks about the creator gods. It speaks about the different elements that took place to create life. Each day, as the sun rose, it's reenacted. Creation is being brought forth. The whole evolution of the creation process is being taken place again. It's unfolding over and over and over again. The perpetual existence of creation. This is the purpose of the pyramids. Most people speak about tombs, but there's a deep spiritual connection that goes with pyramid buildings that that must be stated. Then that cannot be understated. We have to speak about why pyramids were built. Sure, they may have been used as tombs, but let's look at the deeper spiritual connection to them as well. Now, understand this about the Nile and what took place during the times of inundation. The Nile is totally 100% in ancient times an agricultural society. Each year, the Nile waters overflooded its banks and created this great farmland rich in the Ethiopian silt that they were able, once the flood waters receded, they were able to plant their crops and get 1 or 2 harvests a year from this. If everyone's farmers, what do you do when you can't farm? You build. You build. The people who lived in ancient Kemet were employed in the service of the kingdom or of their nation. This is the way they give. This is the way they gave back. But they were very well taken care of. Not only that, not just anyone can do just anything. Depending on your skill set, determined how or where you landed in this project. If you had the ability to work with stone, a master stonemason, not just people who move stone and carve stone, they were master stonemasons. These people were part of the elite group. You had master architects. You had master builders. They were the elite of the elite. In most cases, they were separated from the rest of the society. They were given the best privileges above all people above the land. You don't only see this in Giza, in the Giza project, but you also see this in the New Kingdom.